12-week year plan for entrepreneurs. Can somebody work on that? Yes, I can. Last year, I bought this right here, The 12-Week Year by Brian Moran, because everybody was talking about it. And going into the new year, how you are going to actualize your goals, how you're going to achieve them. Goals that us solopreneurs, mommypreneurs, 9-to-5preneurs, creative coaches have that we want to work on. Is that something that you want to do? Let's talk about it. It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka SistaSense. This is a Vlogmas Day 29. Bam! Momentum. I basically, inspired by the 12-week year, put in here specific goals that entrepreneurs can work on over the course of a 12-week period to be intentional when it comes to your business. And it's all about the R factor. Do you need to work on R, your revenue? Consistently generating more revenue into your business. Number 2, your reach. Being able to expand your brand and reach the right people, because baby, you can't make profit without people. 3, for me, get out them ruts. You find yourself in a place where you're spinning your wheels, you're stuck, there's a rut that you want to reverse and get out of. These are 3 specific R's that I believe are goals that you can really tether yourself to crush your goals when it comes to the new year, right? The new year, the 12-week year, you intentionally doing what you need to do to accomplish your goals. So this right here, baby, it's the win for me. If you want to learn about the Momentum Master Plan that I've put together, feel free to check in some of the fundamentals that I've put in here. Visualization. So the whole concept, similar to the 12-week year, is to visualize the big goal that you want for yourself by the end of the year, where you want to be in the next 12 months, right? And then for you to take that big goal and break it down into bite-sized pieces. I always say, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So you could take that big elephantastic goal that you have and break it on down, all the way down, right? This section right here, where you can identify your core big 1-year goals when it comes to your revenue, your reach, and any rut that you need to get out of. Then you can break that down into specific 12-week goals. Things that you want to do in 12 weeks that are going to help you reach those bigger goals by the end of the year. And then, to be clear, it's all about your routines. So if you can then identify one revenue goal, one reach goal, and one rut that you want to get out of, and at least 1 to 5 routines that you're going to do on a week-by-week basis to crush that, baby, that's the win for me. To create a 12-week plan for my entrepreneurial business besties that wanted to, in the new year, first quarter, but every quarter, intentionally crush your goals, make that money, and get to where you want to be. You got to be able to have a space every single week to identify those 3 things and then track your progress. So let's say, for example, you want to work on money. Being able to say, you know what? I want to make $9K in the next 12 weeks, right? So that's $3K every 4 weeks. What am I going to do to generate that revenue? Those are the routines that you're going to put into your daily tracker. And then you're going to be able to set your revenue, your reach, and your rut goal, where you want to get out of, things you want to get unstuck from. And then from Monday to Sunday for 4 weeks, be able to assess, did I do it every day? Track the progress, right? Your goals. There is space in here for you to identify other personal goals that you want to prioritize. You want to create strategies around to knock out on a week-by-week basis. But I've found in my experience that for entrepreneurs, these are the core goals: getting better at reaching people, right? Building your audience, expanding your brand, getting people at getting better at generating revenue, and doing what you need to do to get back on track, get out of those ruts and move forward. But let's be honest. Let's say you create a reach goal and you're like, I want to get more email subscribers, or I want to get more people watching my videos on YouTube. You have a reach goal. I want to get more podcast listeners. Let's be honest. If it was as easy as setting the goal and doing the goal, we would all do it. but we don't. So you've got to think about not only the things you want to accomplish, but how are you going to motivate yourself to move forward? Number one, I created a check-in challenge where if you get the Momentum Workbook, a part of that is you getting access to me checking in and sending you personalized messages every single week, sharing different productivity hacks, what I do to stay motivated and avoid those distractions, plus things that you can do too to maintain your momentum. In addition to that, inside of here, I've also decided to share a couple of things. So I wanted to create a space where you could print out positive cards, affirmation cards, things that are going to keep you keeping on, right? But I also wanted to create a space where you could actually have blank cards that you can write in your own personal messages. I call those keeper quotes. They keep her keeping on, right? Space where maybe you have special scriptures that you say to yourself, mantras or messages. Feel free, by the way, to share any of those personal messages that keep you keeping on with me. Being able to have that when you need it, number one. And number two, I also created bingo boards for you. Like some of the boards are already filled in and they have activities and accomplishments like I posted 3 times this week, or I made $500 this week, or I introduced myself to someone, I followed up with someone, I published a video or a podcast. When it comes to your revenue, your REITs, and your ruts, there are bingo boards specifically to help you with that, your content creation, your monetization, your marketing and sales. But then you have empty bingo boards that you can customize as well, which I think is pretty awesome. The whole concept of doing bingo is for you to do at least 5 activities, whether it be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. Then you go, yay, I won bingo. So these bingo business boards, you should be able to reward yourself, which is why inside Momentum, I created this right here. These are redeemable coupons. So this is you sitting down and actually saying, if I accomplish a certain goal on a certain date, I'm going to reward myself with fill in the blank. Maybe you go to your favorite store, you buy that thing that you've been wanting, you take yourself out for, a dinner, a spa. If you want to do the things you need to do, you got to get clear about what those things are when it comes to your revenue, reach, and your routines, right? And your ruts. You also have to be able to motivate yourself. This is the gamification of it all. Make it a game, make it fun. So you have printable cards, whether it be affirmation cards, positivity cards. You can do your bingo boards, your coupons that you can cut and redeem to reward yourself for a job well done, okay? So these are just a few things that I put in here, like I said, inspired by the 12-week year. For all my business besties and girlies out there who solopreneurs, mommypreneurs, work-at-home entrepreneurs, 9-to-5 entrepreneurs, you're like, listen, to be clear, this is going to be my best year ever, and I need something or several things that are going to help me be intentional, be strategic, and do what I need to do to move forward. 12-week year plan, an entrepreneur edition. Momentum, this is where it's at. Workbook plus the challenge and all the things I've created. Just message me. I'll send you the details. Let me know some of those things that you're trying to do when it comes to strategically working on your goals right now. And if you want me to do any videos, if you want me to do any more videos taking you inside of the Momentum Master Plan, definitely check in. I have a free version of the workbook as well, so you can grab the free version or you can get the full version. Let's make this year your best year ever, whether you're working on your 4, 5, or 6-figure and beyond goals. What can you do to bring in that revenue and work on your reach and routines too? I got you inside Momentum.